What's up, meatbags? It's the often imitated, never duplicated Tony TGD coming at you once again after a brief hiatus, but we're back, baby, and we're going to be talking about biplanes. Now, as you can see on the screen here, we got a little screenshot, a little still of biplanes in action. Now, the big hot topic is the box art for biplanes, so we are going to discuss that, but you see, we're going to go a little bit deeper because I was sent a nice little fact sheet by somebody who may or may not work for Intellivision. I'm not going to reveal my sources because when you reveal sources, then links get plugged and we don't get these videos. We don't get these surprise little exclusives like we got here. You see, you don't need to be friends with a CEO to get that exclusive information. You just got to be cool like me. Now, here's another little still of biplanes. As you can see, it's just a nice little shooter. You got multiple planes fighting against each other, trying to knock each other out the sky. It's basic, Now, as you can see here on the left side of the screen, that's the proposed box art. That is the, so far, I forget what the exact term they use, but this is, not definite, not final, but this is, a work in progress. This is a proposal. This is, just an idea that they're spitballing. And frankly, I like it. It's very colorful, catches the eye. It invokes that spirit of the 70s. It tells a story. It kind of gives away, what the game's about. It's about biplanes, people flying through the sky, shooting each other. You got planes going down. I like it. I think it's real nice. It's a real nice piece of art. But the important thing here is these little key facts about the project. You see, biplanes, surprise, surprise, is not called just biplanes. No, it's going to be called Biplanes Grand Tournament. Now, it is, of course, being worked on by Wasted Studios. They're remaking this 1982 classic, as it says here in the little key facts sheet. It is a local multiplayer 2D arena shooter. Not really. It's a single screen shooter. I wouldn't really call it an arena shooter, but I guess, there's not much else to describe it. Not another way to, kind of get the idea out there what it is. You fly your plane, you try to shoot the other player. If you fly upwards too steep, you stall out and die. That's typical. It's a flight mechanic. It's something that was in the original game. Apparently, I've never played it, but apparently that was in the original game. But here are the key features. It's multiplayer for 2 to 8 players. Now, I'm hoping this means that, 2 players, it's not just 2 human players, but actually, 1 human player and 1 computer player, or human player either or. Having a game that's, multiplayer only, no single player would be not too good. It probably wouldn't work that good. I am hoping there's AI. I'm hoping, you can set 6 AI opponents, 7 AI opponents, whatever it is, up to that 8-player bracket. But if this is just 2 players, period, only human players being able to play, that's going to be kind of a weak game in my opinion. Not everybody has somebody to play with. Intellivision, they are notorious for redefining words, redefining terms, redefining norms in the industry. So this multiplayer for 2 to 8 players typically would mean 2 human players at all times, at least. No AI. But of course, they could be just saying things however they want. Maybe they mean, as I said, just 2, airplanes at the same time, whether or not that's 1 human, 1 computer, or 2 humans. Now, it says there's going to be 10 maps with different gameplay mechanics. The maps all look single screen, as you've seen in the trailers and in the little stills that I showed you. Apparently, there's going to be different mechanics. I think there's like a windmill or something in one of them. You can see that there's the little hot air balloons that have little things. It's going to be 9 plus different planes. I hate when companies do this. Usually 9 plus means 10. Just say that there's going to be 10. Don't say there's going to be 9 plus, because 9 plus could be 9, all the way up from 10 to 3,000. We don't know. 9 plus. I hate when companies do this. I hate when people do this to try to make it seem like there's way more than there is. It probably just means 10 different planes. My guess is these planes are going to be purely aesthetic. The philosophy is pick up and play, simple games. If the planes have, different stats, different abilities, that would probably go against the whole simple pick up and play. Everybody can play, everybody can win. You're starting, if you have stats on these planes, you're going to start make the game a little more complicated. So I'm guessing that these are just going to be 9 different, aesthetic choices for your plane, but not actually have any real gameplay impact. It says there's going to be multiple pickups with weapons and other items. So that's going to be interesting. There's going to be power-ups apparently in the game. We don't get any details on that, but that is something to look forward to. Just keep an eye out in the little trailers going forward. Maybe we'll see them use some of these power-ups, maybe to allow your plane to shoot further. I noticed in the trailer that the shots were only going so far. Perhaps one of the power-ups will let you shoot further, maybe faster, maybe a spread shot. Maybe there's a bomb dropping. I'm just spitballing, just speculating here. Based on how games work, how gameplay mechanics go. Simulated physics for flying, as we discussed. If you go up too steep, you will stall out, cause your plane to fall towards the ground. I'm sure there's probably a mechanic for you to be able to recover out of a stall, recover out of a tailspin, but we'll see. And really, that's all there is to it. That's all the fact sheet I got. That's only information. It is exclusive to the Geek Getaway, exclusive to this YouTube channel. Other guys, they might be worried about saying how beautiful this art is. They might be circle jerking about the fact that there's going to be physical media. Me, I'd rather talk the facts. I'd rather talk about these things that no one else is discussing. Like, there's only going to be 10 maps. There's only going to be 9 plus different planes. It's multiplayer only apparently. But we'll see. If there's more information that gets leaked to me, I'll definitely share it with you guys. But you know how we do it here on this channel. Love, peace, booty grease. We out this bitch.